Hello, everybody. Can we understand the meaning of a word that we don't know only by analyzing the sounds and the letters of this word? According to this method, this is not only possible, but we will see that everything will make sense, especially where words of Latin and Greek origins are concerned. Each word is made of 2 or 3 parts. The last part is called suffix, and it gives us information about the grammar and often much more useful information like the category of the given word. For example, we can understand that most words ending in eria are shops or logia are subjects in areas of study. The part before the suffix is the root, and it's the most important part of a word because it carries the most meaning. Sometimes we also have a prefix. Prefixes will change the meaning of a given word. In different ways. For example, let's consider a word like compressione, where the suffix ione stands for process, and it's feminine singular despite ending in e. The prefix con, which means together or with 2 hands, by using both hands or towards 2 directions, and the root press, the part inside. So far, it's common knowledge. But we are trying to go further and wonder what's the relation between the sound P, the sound R, the sound E, S, S. According to this method, each sound is related to a range of meanings that I call main concepts. In the root press, we have 3 main concepts. The first one is pr, which means using hands, an action in which we use our hands. For example, other words with this concept are premere, to press, prendere, to take or catch, pregare, to pray, and many others. The second main concept is the vowel e, which, especially when followed by an s, means outwards, stretching out, coming out. So here it's moving your hands away from yourself in this way. Other words including the S, for example, are esterno, external, esteriore, exterior, estero, abroad. The last concept is the double S, which stands for pressure, pressing down, lowering, and it's made of 2 S, where each S is a container that we can represent graphically in this way, just like one container is making pressure on the other, thus generating a lower part. So we have other words featuring SS like basso, which means low or short, abisso, abyss, and many others. We can associate each letter with a concept and a corresponding sign in order to learn words in European languages easily. Let's start. Roots starting with A, the letter A, include concepts like high, wide, and start. So we can use this symbol for association. Some examples include aumentare, to increase, alto, high, albero, tree, and alba, sunrise. Word roots beginning by the letter or the sound B include concepts like container, low, and basics. So we can use this symbol for association. Some examples include basso, low, base, or basilare, basic, and bacinella, basin. C and G beginning roots include concepts like cover, warm, case, and catch. So we can use the symbol, this symbol, for association. Some examples include cappello, hat, coperchio, lid, caldo, hot, catturare, catch, and casa, house. Roots beginning by the letter D include actions directed towards another person or the concept of to. So we can use the symbol for association, we can use this one. Some examples include dare, to give, dono, a gift, dire, to tell, danneggiare, to damage, dividere, to divide. Roots beginning by the letter A include concepts like outside, outwards, and plural, or appearance. So we can use the symbol, this symbol, going outwards, for association. Some examples include esterno, external, and esco, I go out. Roots beginning by the letters N, so E plus N, or IN, in Italian, include concepts like enter and inside, so we can use the symbol, this symbol, for association. Some examples include entrare, to enter, and entro, within. Word roots beginning by the letter F include concepts like making, forming, producing, and thread. So we can use this symbol for association. Some examples include fare, to make, formare, to shape, fabbrica, factory, and filo, thread. Word roots beginning by the letter L include concepts like liquid, line, connect, long, and light. So we can use this symbol for association. Some examples include luce, light, lungo, long, linea, line, and lavare, to wash. Roots starting by the letter M include concepts like material, source or origin, and mass. So we can use a rectangle or a square for association. Some examples include materiale, material, madre, mother, and massa, mass. Word roots beginning by the letter N include concepts like negative, black, dark, and not. So we can use the symbol for association. Some examples include niente, nothing, negativo, negative, nero, black, and nodo, not. Word roots beginning by the letter O include concepts like circle or similar shapes, I, opponent, or other. So we can use this circle to associate. Some examples include occhio, eye, ospite, guest, and ovale, oval. Word roots beginning by the letter P include concepts like flat, put, point, and piece. So we can use this symbol for association, while we can use this symbol for the combination pu, pu, and for po we will use this one. Some examples include porre, put, piatto, dish, pezzo, piece, and punto, point. Word roots beginning by the letters PR, in Italian pr, include actions where we use hands. So we use this symbol. We can see some examples. For example, prendere, to take, premere, to press, pregare, to pray. Word roots beginning by the letter R include concepts like break, bad, irregular, or actions or feelings that cannot be controlled. So we can use this symbol. Some examples include rabbia, rage, rompere, break, rubare, to steal. Word roots beginning by the letter S include concepts like to stay, stable, a place, to exist, or a container. So we can use this symbol. Some examples are words like stare, to stay, sede, place, sosta, stop, and stella, star. But if the letter S is followed by a C, a letter C, then the concept is different. It's going down. So, for example, we have scendere, to go down, scale, stairs, and sci, ski. Word roots beginning by the letter T include concepts like protect, or things or anything completed or produced. So we can use this symbol. Some examples are tavolo, table, tetto, roof, and torta, cake. Though we have to be careful, because if the letter T is followed by the letter R, then the concept is different, and it's like passage, transport, trace, and also the concept of tree. So we can use this symbol for association. Some examples are traccia, trace, trasporto, transport or transportation, tre, tree. Word roots beginning by the letter V include concepts like going, movement, growing, thus living, and watching. So we can use an arrow for association. Some examples include via, road, vedere, to see, and vivere, to live. Of course, these signs must be combined together, and we will get different concepts by the combination of different sounds and different signs. So we will see how this system works for words of Greek and Latin origin.